vaguely. "I'll give you a hint. He's not dead." "Okay," I said. "I've got it." "Another hint," the Metro editor said. Then he read aloud from that morning's paper the obituary I had written announcing Mr. Given's death. I'd done a whole slew of obits the day before, over 20 of them, and I didn't remember much of this one, but I did remember the part about him working for the IRS for 30 years. I'd recently had problems with the IRS, so that stuck in my mind. As Givens listened to his obituary, he looked from one to the other of us. He wasn't as short as I'd first thought. It was an impression he created by hunching his shoulders and thrusting his neck forward like a turtle. His eyes were soft, restless. He used them like a peasant, in swift, measuring glances with his face averted. He laughed when the Metro editor was through. "Well, it's accurate," he said. "I'll give you that. Except for one thing." The woman was staring at me. "I owe you an apology," I told Givens. "It looks like somebody pulled the wool over my eyes." "Apology accepted," Givens said. He rubbed his hands together as if we'd all just signed something. "You have to see the humor, Dolly. What was it Mark Twain said? The reports of my death—" "So what happened?" the Metro editor said to me. I wish I knew. "That's not good enough," the woman said. "Dolly's pretty upset," Givens said. "She has every right to be upset," the Metro editor said. "Who called in the notice?" he asked me. To tell the truth, I don't remember. I suppose it was somebody from the funeral home." "You called them back?" "I don't believe I did, no." "Check with the family?" "He most certainly did not," Mrs. Givens said. "No," I said. The Metro editor said, "What do we do before we run an obituary?" "Check back with the funeral home and the family." "But you didn't do that." "No, sir, I guess I didn't." "Why not?" I made a helpless gesture with my hands and tried to appear properly stricken, but I had no answer. The truth was I never followed those procedures. People were dying all the time. I hadn't seen the point in asking their families if they were really dead, or calling funeral parlors back to make sure the funeral parlors had just called me. All this procedural stuff was a waste of time, I decided. It didn't seem possible that anyone could amuse himself by concocting phony death notices and impersonating undertakers. Now I saw that this was foolish of me, and showed a radical failure of appreciation for the varieties of human pleasure. There was more to it than that. Since I was still on the bottom rung in Metro, I wrote a lot of obituaries. Some days they gave me a choice between that and marriage bulletins, but most of the time obits were all I did, one after another, morning to night.